Okay, guys, hi, welcome to today's class. As you know, we have been working with quadratic equations, and our goal is to find the missing value, this x. What is the value that is going to make this equation true? We have been using factoring in order to solve it then. But let's try to tackle this example. Okay, we have this quadratic equation, x squared plus 8x minus 1, and we need to factor this. We need to solve that, okay? We have different methods to factor this trinomial out. Can someone tell me which method can I use? I need to factor this. Which method can I use, guys?
Big X.
Thank you. Okay, we have 1 here. Okay, that the leading coefficient is 1. So we are allowed to use the big X method. Okay, let's try to use the big X method to factor that out. A times C and B. Okay, let's see. What is A times Z? 1 times negative 1. I think that's negative 1, right? And what is B, guys?
8.
Okay, this 8 is going to be here. Okay, that's it. 8. Two numbers, guys, that you multiply and you get negative 1, or you get 1. It's a prime number, okay, the unit. 1 and 1, that's the only options, right? 1 and 1. Okay, that's it, guys. Now, using 1 and 1, is it possible to get 8?
No. No, mister.
Forever, right? That's not going to be possible. Okay, what do you say for this, guys? This is a prime, right? It's a prime trinomial. Okay.
Prime.
Okay, it's prime because you cannot factor it. You cannot factor it. But prime equals to 0. Is that going to be your answer? Absolutely no. Okay, and so how can we factor this, guys? Because you can use greatest common factor, you don't have. A big X method, neither. You cannot use the trial and error. None of these methods are going to work. Okay, that's why, guys, we have to use a new method. When we can solve this, we have to use a new method. And what is that method? Let me make the introduction to that. In today's class, we're going to be solving quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. What is that? I'm going to explain to you.
Say you want that homework about that.
No, okay, guys, we're not going to have any assignment about this. It's just an introduction to what the famous quadratic formula is. Okay, this is the formula, guys, that we have to do. When we have a formula, what do you have to do? We have data, we know the values, and what we're going to do is we're going to substitute into that formula. Okay, first of all, guys, let's see, this is my quadratic formula. Mister, what is this B? What is this negative? What is this 4? What is this AC? And there is a demonstration to do that. I wanted to do it, but it's quite confusing and it's a little bit tricky. That's why I'm going to teach you just how to use it. The first thing, guys, that you have to do is to identify what is B, what is B, what is A, what is C. Can someone tell me what is A, what is B, and C here? You already handled that.
1, 12.
Excellent.
11.
Okay, the first is A, the second one is B, and the third one is C. Just the coefficient, right? Just the numbers. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, let's copy the formula again. Okay, I'm gonna copy my formula again. Okay, let's copy the formula that is X equals to negative B plus minus. Okay, we have to learn the formula. B squared minus 4A times C over 2 times A. Okay, I just recopy the formula. Okay, let's zoom in here. Now, guys, we already know all of these values. What we're going to do is we're going to substitute what we know. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to say X is going to be equals to minus, okay, this value B, I already know it. Okay, I'm going to put parentheses, guys. I'm going to put parentheses because I'm going to substitute. Okay, whenever I get a variable, I'm going to put parentheses. Plus, minus, I just recopying all of that. Square root of this B squared, okay, parentheses, guys, parentheses, squared, okay, minus 4, okay, let's copy the 4, AC, okay, A parentheses, and C parentheses again. Okay, take a look that I'm just putting parentheses for each of my, of these variables, okay, 2, and A, okay, parentheses. What I did, nothing by just putting parentheses instead of the variables. because we need a substitute. Okay, now we need to plug the values so we know. Okay, can someone tell me what is the value for B? What is the value for B? That is
12.
okay, this value that is negative 12. Okay, we're going to substitute that. Okay, just copy it, copy it. Okay, perhaps you haven't copied it. Okay, let's substitute B. Someone told me it's negative 12. Okay, negative 12. Let's plug negative 12 here. Okay, just that simple. Now, again, this B squared. What is B, guys?
12.
Negative 12. Again, the sign, you have to include the sign. Okay, negative 12.
Negative 12.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Negative 12. Okay, I can make the negative 12 so perfectly. Let me see, negative 12. Okay, that's it. 4, okay, I just copied this. 4, A. What is A, guys?
X is
1.
X squared, but what is the number with X squared?
1.
The
1.
just 1. Okay, we're going to take just the coefficients, just that. And what is C, guys? What is the value for C?
11.
Okay, we're going to put 11 here. 11. That's it. Okay, let's go to the denominator. Okay, all over 2 times A. Okay, what is A? Again, this
1.
1.
1. Okay, we're going to put 1 here. Okay, 1. Okay, guys, this is okay. It's going to be a little bit crazy because we have to simplify, but it's just addition, multiplication, and exponents. Just that. Okay, let us recopy all of this, okay, X, and let's try to simplify it. My goal is to get rid of the parentheses. Okay, how can I get rid of these parentheses, guys? Negative and another negative. What is that? Negative and negative.
Positive.
Excellent, that is positive.
12.
Positive 12, thank you, positive 12. Minus, okay, this is just a formula, plus, minus. And let's copy the,
And a positive.
the square root of these guys. Okay, let's simplify this one at a time. What is negative 12 squared, guys? That means negative 12 times negative 12, 2 times. What is that, guys? Negative 12 times negative 12. This is right, negative 12 times negative 12. What is that equals to, guys?
Positive 124, I think.
44, okay. Positive 144. Take a look, the negative and negative, guys, is positive. Negative times negative is going to turn into positive. 144. You can use a calculator, guys, for that. Okay. Minus, okay, let's continue. Minus, okay, this minus 4 times 1 times 11. Okay, one at a time. 4 times 1, guys. 4 times 1 is 4.
4.
4 times 11. 11 times
44.
44. Thank you, thank you. Okay, over, okay, we are just simplifying this over 2 times 1, easy one. 2 times 1 is just 8, 2, right? That's it. X, okay, let's continue, guys. Let's simplify. This 12, I'm just gonna copy it, okay? I'm just gonna copy the 12. I don't need a positive. Plus, minus, this is from the formula. This plus, minus is from the formula, okay? Square root of, okay, guys, I have a subtraction here. Let's simplify. Let's try to simplify that, you know, the most we can.
100.
144 minus 44, okay, that is 100. 100. Excellent. Over. What, guys? We just copied the 2.
2.
Okay, guys, we are about to finish. Okay, Mister, when are you gonna stop? You know, writing and writing. Okay, now, guys, take a look. Do you remember, guys? Let's get back to the original expression. Do you remember when you factor this? How many solutions?
Mister, right now I'm coming.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Coming, mister.
Do you remember how many solutions we used to get when, you know, when we used to solve this? How many solutions?
2.
2, right? Okay. I'm going to explain you what does this means, guys. This positive and negative, that means that you're going to have one solution with positive and you're going to take another solution with negative. What do you mean with that, mister? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Then copy x equals, you're going to copy the numbers 12, square root of 100 over 2. And the other one, x equals 12. I'm just copying this. Take a look. I just recopying what I got. I told you we're gonna have two solutions, and you have one positive and the other negative. Okay, in this first one,
So that's the solution.
solution. Okay, one is positive, and what do you think is gonna be this, guys?
Negative.
A negative. Okay, just that. You break this down. You're working in one in one thing, but you're gonna break it down into two things. One is positive, and the other is negative.
I'm starting to like understand it, Mister.
Okay, kind of understand it. Don't worry, this is just the first example. But this is the idea. This is what does this mean, guys. One is positive. Okay, you take one solution positive and the other negative. Okay, now it's pretty similar when we were factoring. Okay, we separate. Do you remember that we separate one in here and one here, and we were separately. Okay, let us ourselves. Tell me.
Can you put the thing up because I didn't copy because my internet was very bad and all the things. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm going to use it. Okay, this guys. Okay, let's try to work again. X is going to be equals to what, guys? Let's try to simplify this, guys. Just focus yourself in this. 12. Okay, just copy 12 plus. Can someone tell me a square root of 100, guys? What is that?
I think it's 10.
Which number you multiply twice, two times by itself, and you get 100?
10.
10. Thank you. 10 over what? We only copied that, guys. Over 2, right? Over 2. Excellent. X is to be equals to what, guys? Let's simplify. This is just an addition. 12 plus 10, guys.
22.
22.
Over.
I think it's 11.
Excellent. 22 over 2, guys. But let's simplify.
2.
Okay, 22x is
11.
11.
11. Okay, this is my first solution. Mister, we have to do a lot of steps.
Mr. White 10.
Tell me.
White 10.
Because square root of 100, this one, square root of 100, you need to find which number you multiply 2 times. The index here is 2. Which number you multiply twice and get 100? 10, right?
10.
Times 10 is 100. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's focus in.
Mister,
Tell me.
but on Monday you will explain this again.
Yes, we want to be working the next week with this formula. This is just the first time. I'm just trying to take a look at that. No problem. Let's go to the second part, okay? We split this into 2 equal parts, okay? This one. Okay, let's simplify that again. 12 minus, this is the negative case. What is 100, guys?
10.
Again, it's going to be 10.
10.
Thank you, 10. Over the 2, the same one. Let's simplify that out.
2 and 2.
Minus 10 is 2. Thank you. 2 over 2. And what is 2 over 2, guys?
1.
1. Okay, this is the second solution. Okay, these are my solution. Oh my gosh, we have to do a lot of procedures to solve that out.
It took 1 page, Mister. 1 whole page to do
Yes,
it.
Mr. Me too. 1 whole page, Mr.
Let's see. Okay, let's take a look at the second example. We're gonna try to solve this, find the values for x by using the famous quadratic formula. Okay, this is my formula, guys. X equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4a times c over 2a. It's a little bit crazy, but it helps sometimes, guys. I don't like it that much, but we have the first thing, guys. Let's identify a, b, and c. Okay, what is a, guys? This is a, the first one. This is b, just the coefficient, and this is z, the constant term. Okay, let's put it now parentheses. Okay, for each of my terms. Okay, x is equals to negative parentheses plus minus square root of parentheses minus 4, and just put in parentheses for all of my variables. Okay, all over 2 times a. Okay, now it's time to take these values and plug them in. Can someone help me? What is the value for b?
4.
4.
B is 4. Okay, we have a pattern. Okay, tenemos un patrón. Take a look that we have BV. Okay, BV is 4. Thank you. And now we have AC. What is AC, guys? 1,
1, 3, 1.
1, 3. Excellent. You got it right. 1, 3. And in the denominator, we have a again. That is this number.
1.
Excellent. That is 1. That's it. Okay, guys. Now with this information, we only have to add squares and all of that. Okay, just simple operations. X is going to be equals to. We need to get rid of the parentheses. Okay, simplify. This
-4.
4, okay, is positive, and when it's positive, the other is negative, it's gonna be -4, -4, plus minus, okay, plus minus, this is out of the formula, plus minus, and this, guys, let's solve this one at a time. 4 to the second power, 4 squared, 4 times 4.
16.
Okay,
16.
okay, 16, thank you, 16, minus this, guys, 4 times 1 times 3. 4 times 1, 4.
12.
4 times 3, thank you. Okay, 4 times 3, 12. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to make the line. 12 over, okay, the denominator, guys, 2 times this number.
So it's always going to be 2, only 2 or no?
If,
It will vary.
it could be different when you have the A is going to determine if it's going to change. In this case, we only have 1, 1 in all of the x squared. That's why it never changes. But if you got 2, 3 here or 0 point something like that, it's going to change. But the 2, you copy it because it's part of the formula. 2 times 1, you're going to get the same 2 because of that factor that is 1. Okay, let's continue, guys. X equals 2. Let's try to simplify again something. Plus, minus. What is this, guys? 16 minus 12.
4.
Okay,
4.
Minus 12 is the square root of 4, right? Over 2, right? Over 2. That's it. That's it. Okay, again, let's simplify, guys. I don't like that square root of 4. That I need to know what is the answer for that. Okay, let's try to simplify that. -4 plus minus. What is this, guys? Can someone tell me what is the answer for this? Square root of 4.
It's 2.
Number you multiply twice and get 4.
2.
2.
2. Thank you. 2 over what? Again, we're just copying that. Over 2. Okay, x, guys. Okay, now take a look that I just simplified the most. Now I have to consider, guys, the 2 cases. I'm gonna split this into 2 parts, okay? Some books, guys, refers this to x1. They put solution 1 and they put solution 2. Okay, you can do it like that too. Okay, we're gonna copy exactly what we got here. Okay, -4 and 2. I don't put sign now. And which is the first one, guys? -4, which sign?
Positive.
I'm gonna take the positive case, okay? The positive one, this one. And on the other one, guys, I'm gonna copy exactly what I got, -4 and 2 over 2. And now, guys, what I'm gonna take here? What is the other sign that I need to include?
Negative.
The negative
Negative.
one, this one, okay? We just break that down into 2 parts. And now it's like when we were factoring after using the zero product property. We need to focus ourselves in one expression, okay, and solve it, okay? Let's let the x alone. Let's simplify, guys. Help me. What is this, guys? -4 plus 2. What is that? -4 plus 2.
-2.
Wait, what is that thing that is like a palito al lado of the x?
Example 1.
This is a index, subindice, this one. That means x1, solution 1. But if you don't want to put that, it's okay. This is solution 2 because we used to have 2 solutions. That's what it means, the subindex here. Solution 1, x sub 1, x sub 2, solution 2. Just that. Okay, let's simplify, guys. -4 plus 2 is -2.
-2.
Over 2, we only
2.
Let's simplify that, guys. What is that?
Negative 1.
-1. Thank you. -1. Okay, let's go to the other side. We got a first solution. Let's go to this one. x2 is going to be equals to what, guys? -4 and -2 is?
-6.
We copy the sign and we add the numbers, -6 over 2. x2, solution 2 is going to be what?
-3.
-3. Okay. And these are my solutions. X, -1, and X equals to 3.
Another page down.
Okay,
Yes, mister.
page. Yes, I know it's a little bit, I mean, it's a large procedure, but we have to handle that. Perhaps we don't use it that much, but we need to know how to factor that out. Guys, this is all.
At least only 2 weeks, mister, with this theme.